Hi guys. Today we're going to finish Roscoe Riley Rules, Never Walk in Shoes That Talk. Chapter 12, Everybody's Cool. Monday morning I had a dentist appointment for a tooth cleaning. I wore a new pair of jeans that were a little too long for me so that Gus's messed up shoes wouldn't catch my mom's attention. I had the feeling she would not be happy about the dead rough and tufts. I chose bubblegum flavor for my tooth rinse. The dentist said try to brush those back teeth more. She gave me a travel toothbrush and some floss for a prize, which any kid will tell you is a lame reward. Mom dropped me off at school after the dentist. I ran straight to class extra fast, or at least as fast as I could, wearing floppy shoes that were ripped to shreds. As I reached for the door to class, I heard Miss Diz doing something unusual. She was yelling, loudly. "These shoes are going to drive me crazy," she said. Wow, I thought, Coco and Hassan and Gus must really be having fun with their walkie-talkies. I opened the door. It wasn't Coco or Hassan or Gus. It was everyone. Everyone was wearing a pair of walkie-talkies. Even Emma. I saw pink walkie-talkies and silver walkie-talkies and even polka dot walkie-talkies. Feet were talking to each other all over the place. "Roscoe, we missed you," Miss Diz said when I entered. She looked down at my feet. "Where are your walkie-talkies? Everyone else seems to have a pair." I think it would drive me crazy if I was a teacher, too. She rubbed her forehead. She closed her eyes. The noise was deafening. Gus ran over to do our secret handshake. He had on walkie-talkies, too, but they weren't mine. They were yellow with orange stripes. When my mom saw me wearing your walkie-talkies, she said she realized how much I wanted a pair of my own. And then she found out they got a big shipment of them at Shoe Mart, he said. "Isn't this amazing? It's like the whole world has a pair. Now we're all really cool." "Amazing," I said. "I put yours in my cubby. Go get them so we can talk to each other," Gus said. "Hey, that reminds me. Did you bring my Rough and Tufts? Because Mom said she'd get me these if I saved my old sneakers for Albert." I pulled up my jeans a little. "These are your Rough and Tufts," I said softly. Gus stared and stared. I think he may have said something, but I couldn't hear him above all the walkie-talkie noise. What happened?" Gus finally asked. "They died," I said. Gus opened his mouth, but instead of his voice, I heard Principal Goosegarden. He was talking over the loudspeaker on the wall. We all got very quiet. "Attention, students," he said. "Effective immediately, the shoes known as walkie-talkies are banned from our school. We regret this, but we have decided that they are simply causing too much noise during class. If you are currently wearing these sneakers, please remove them. They may be worn today only for gym, recess, and lunch, and when you leave school. Tomorrow, any person wearing these extremely noisy shoes, will be sent home to change. That is all." We sat there in silence, shocked. Miss Diz did a hoot of happiness. She threw her fist in the air. "Yes," she said. "Go, Goosegarden." I think maybe then she noticed all our unhappy faces, because she settled down and said, "I'm sorry about this, children, but it's for the best. Please put your shoes in your cubbies, and we'll get right to work." I pulled off Gus's Rough and Tufts. "But Roscoe's feet stink," Coco protested. I checked. "They just smell feety," I reported. "I finally got to be cool," Gus said, "and it only lasted for one morning." "Don't worry, Gus," I said. "Being cool is not all it's cracked up to be. Besides, we can wear our walkie-talkies when we hang out together after school." "Not after our moms see those Rough and Tufts," Gus said. "We're going to be in timeout till we're 94. Chapter 13, Goodbye from Timeout. Fortunately, I didn't have to be in timeout till I'm 94, and neither does Gus. But I do have to be here for a little while, and I have to clean up the garage and carry in the groceries forever. Also, Gus and I have to pay for his Rough and Tufts. He says I'm still his best buddy in the world. Destructo feet and all. You know, I kind of wish I'd never even heard of walkie-talkies. The coolness has definitely worn off those sneakers, if you know what I mean. That's okay. Having the newest, coolest shoes isn't as big as a deal as I thought it would be. Although, speaking of new and cool, I did see an interesting ad on TV this morning. It was for a backpack that displays light-up messages. You can program it to say hi, or what's new, or Roscoe Riley rules. It's available at fine stores everywhere, and it's only $39.95. I'm going to ask my parents if I can get one. Really, how could they say no? So there's that fancy backpack, and it says Roscoe Riley rules. All right, so we finished this book, and then tomorrow we're going to start reading a new book, and we're going to read The Class Trip from the Black Lagoon. That'll be our new book. We'll start that tomorrow. All right, guys, see you later.